Welcome, 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 everybody. This is your girl Retrostar. Welcome to yet another No Death run. This is a very, very, very special run here. This takes me all the way back to my childhood. This was one of my favorite Genesis games, probably in the top 5. I remember my mother got this one. I wanted this for my birthday so badly. Back in '91, I believe. I got my Genesis in Christmas of 1990. So I got this game in '91 for my birthday, and I played the living shit out of this game. I believe I got a no death run back then as a kid. I used to no death this game left and right as a child. It's been since I haven't played this game since '91. So I'm a little rusty. But I definitely gave it a shot and was able to accomplish this in a couple days. So now we're here with our no death run of Shadow Dancer. I believe this is the very first no death run of the year. Happy 2021, everybody. We're back. We're bringing you Shadow Dancer from 1990. One of my favorite games as a kid. I love this game. I love the Shinobi series altogether, and I'm going to be doing other Shinobi games, definitely. As you can see, the graphics are just so amazing. Look how I remember back when I was a kid and I saw the graphics. I was excited, and this was one of the first Genesis games I got for my Genesis for my birthday. In '91. So this no death run was a big thing for me. I know death ran this as a kid, but I wanted to get a recorded run to put on the channel, because we need more Genesis titles on the channel. Definitely, I have a lot of a buttload of NES games on the channel, but we need some Genesis games. We need some kick-ass Genesis games, because I'm a Sega head as well. So this game is very dear to my heart. I played the living shit out of this game. I beat the game in level 1, level 2, and level 3. I'm going to be doing this on the hardest settings. So get ready for that run. I'm doing this on the fault. I'm going to be doing this on the very hardest it can go. We all know how hard this is. What makes this game difficult is a pretty easy game to beat. But when you're trying to no death run a game like this, as you can see, I don't know how I missed one of the hostages there, but I would do a no death run in the very one that I missed one of the hostages. So whatever, it's a no death run. But anyways, what makes it hard no death running this game is you get one hit kills. That means anything in the game could kill you, and it takes only one hit to kill you. So overall, the game is easy to beat, and anybody could beat it, if they put in time and effort. But if you're trying to perfect the game, if you're trying to no death run the game, it's going to be a task. It's going to take some practice. This boss right here, real easy. As long as you hit him in his face, and then use the magic there, then you got to be careful, because he's going to be throwing like 3 or 4 things at you, and you can't get hit by one. That's what makes it hard. That's one hit kills. As you can see, we're coming toward the bonus stage. Listen to the soundtrack in this bonus stage. It is badass. I remember as a kid I used to dance to this part. Every time I got the chance, it's just this track right here is amazing. Rockin' tunes right here. This game's got some amazing soundtracks. That's what made this one of my favorite Genesis games. As you can see, if you get over on the left right there, you can hit all of them. You can definitely hit all of them just by staying in the corner there. Little pro tip that I found out. I've even known that as a kid, and I used to do it all the time. It makes it much easier to get in the corner and just hit them from the side. So now we're going to go to round 2. This has got a total of 5 stages. In a whole. I think the stages are I think they have different stages in one though, so I guess that probably makes it more. But yeah, this is the railway. I love the soundtrack in this stage 2. Really amazing. I definitely want to be doing the arcade game, and No Death Run and a Shadow Dancer the arcade game. I'm going to be doing all the Shinobi games, even the NES Shinobi. I'm a huge fan of Shinobi, so we're going to be doing some Shinobi this year. I noticed a lot of other my friends have been doing some Shinobis, so I absolutely should have had this No Death Run on my channel long time ago, because this is one of my favorite games on the Genesis. I played the living shit out of this game all the time and beat it on every level 1, level 2, level 3 deathless. So I'm going to definitely try to do it on the hardest setting, deathless. That's going to be a task. We all know this one-hit kills, and whenever you go No Death Run in a one-hit kill game, it's difficult, and everything kills you in this. You can't get hit by one thing in here that doesn't kill you, and that's what makes it hard. And they're gonna go in on you on the hardest level. They're gonna go in. So that's gonna be interesting to definitely get that feat, because once I get that feat, I have defeated the whole game. I've beat the game the way it's supposed to be beat. I might even do a no magic run on this just for fun, just to see if I can beat this without using any magic. All the little challenges is amazing, and to challenge yourself, and it's a lot of fun to challenge yourself. Really, this boss right here is really easy. All you basically got to do is just hit the face, and it's really easy. Aim and hit, and stay away from the hands. And the arms won't kill you, but the hands will. He's gonna appear where you're at, so it's really does you good to move about. And if it moves over there where you are at, make sure you move away so you don't get hit by the hands. Like I say, everything kills you. If you want to do a no death run in this game, everything will end. Anything and everything will end it. So a no miss in this game is going to take some work. You're going to have to know your enemy surroundings. You're going to have to know where they're going to be and their activities. Use the magic, guys. I use the magic all the time because this is a no death run. I'm going to use the magic because using the magic will make this a guarantee for me to land this run. I'm going to do a no magic run. Don't think that I can't do it without magic. I can do it without magic. I want to use the magic because I want to get this no death run. So I'm going to use the magic anytime I get the chance. Now, if you want to talk about like points, it also does benefit you not to use the magic, because each time that you don't use the magic, you get points. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of points for not using your magic. So if you want to absolutely try to get the highest score in this game, do a no magic run. That'll definitely. But hey, the magic is there to use. If you need to use it to save your life, use it. Don't be afraid. I can definitely do it without the magic, but I'm using the magic because I want to land the run. And you got to remember, doing a no death run in Shadow Dancer, you have all odds against you. Anything and everything will kill you in this game. So if I can limit that by using my magic and making it safe, hey, I'm going to do that because I want to land this no death run. So basically, you use your partner there, the dog. He's your partner. Use him whenever you're in certain spots where it's hard to reach the enemy without taking a hit. You got to remember, use the dog to your advantage, because if you're doing a no death run, one hit will end it. One hit will end it. So you use that dog, and you use all the assets they give you to win. If you're doing a no death run, you're going to need all the help you can get. So use your magic and use your dog whenever your life is threatened. I would definitely say use the magic whenever you think your life is threatened. So avoid going back to the beginning or avoid starting over. I say using the magic is better than starting over. So use everything that you got to your advantage. If you want to land the no death run in this game, use everything to your advantage, because the odds are against you. It only takes one hit to take you out. So you have got to use everything in your power. You have to use it all. Now this is one of my favorite stages for some reason. You're gonna be approached by a lot of different ninjas and everything like that, and plus the copters and everything. And just make sure you know that the secret is knowing the movements of the ninjas. The ninjas are going to be your main enemy in this game. Yes, I'm going to use my magic here. Yes, hell yes. I'm not going to fight these guys if I don't have to. Now, when I do my no magic run, yes, I'm going to have to face those guys, and I will. And right now, we're not going to face them right now. We're trying to do a no death run. So as you get up here, you're going to be facing a couple other ninjas and all that. I'm going to be doing this a level of default level, second level, and third level. I'm going to be doing all 3 levels of this game. Definitely going to be doing the hardest level next, and then I'll probably go back to and I'll do the second level for fun, and maybe even do a no magic run. Now I was getting cheated here. She was making some really weird movements here. I almost got killed there just now, if you saw that. Seemed like she was ultimately trying to cheat me here. It only takes 1 hit, guys, mind you. So you gotta remember how nervous I am at this part. A couple of times she's almost got me. So for some reason I'm not landing the hits. She gets me at the ledge and I'm thinking I'm dead right here. Look at this. Look at that. Don't ever let her get you there. Don't ever let her get you there. More than likely you'll get bodied. I'm surprised I didn't get bodied there, and I'm missing the shots and missing the hits. Make sure you land the hits. A lot of times it's difficult, especially I'm trying not to get hit. I'm trying not to get hit because this is the no death run. I can't get hit. If I get hit, the run is over. So I have to be very careful in my movements. I gotta make sure I don't get fucking hit, and it don't take much to get hit. So yes, I'm going to definitely not take the risk, and I'm going to use my magic because I want to land this no death run. So using my magic so I can put it into this charade and stress that she's putting me through, or he. I don't know what that is, but well, back at the bonus stage. I don't really need to do this. This is a no death run. I don't really need to do this right here. I'm just doing it for just shits and giggles or fun. And I really, if you're going to do a no death run, it does not matter. Getting extra men is not going to matter. So this right here is just extra whatever I want to do type of deal. And right now I'm just using the time to take a break. To take a little recess to do a few things before I start playing again. As you can see, you can also do that. You can also get an extra man for not hitting any of the ninjas, if any of y'all knew that. I'm sure a lot of people already knew that. So as we're going to round 4, you're going into the cave where you're gonna have a whole bunch of shit coming at you. This stage isn't hard. I know a lot of people say this stage is hard. It's not. I think this is probably one of the hardest stages. To me, the boss that I just got through fighting is probably the hardest in the game. Because I've had a few run-ins with that blade that has ended my no death run. So besides, the end boss. The end boss is definitely trial and error. Once you get the pattern down in the end boss, in the last boss, it's pretty easy once you know the patterns and everything. You know where the ninjas are going to appear, especially the roly-polies. Make sure you get out of the way of the roly-polies, because if they touch you, you're dead. And I hate for anybody to get to the end and have to start over again. It happens, it will happen. That's the beauty of no death run. So now we're going into round 4, stage 4, round 2. And this is sort of like in the darkness type of deal. It sort of gives you blind spots you have to watch out for. Make sure you don't get a ninja up in there, jumping up in the air, and you don't see him coming down on you. You have to be mindful of where the ninjas are, because they could hide in the dark and they could catch you, from above, and then in your new death run. So you have to be very careful. And then you got the unseen gunman over here that could end your run as well. So you have to absolutely just memorization. You got to know where every enemy is going to be and where they're going to show up. And once you get that down pat, it's pretty simple. Once you get it down pat, I decided to use my magic there. Like I said, I'm not taking chances. I want to land the no death run so that I can move on to other levels for Shadow Dancer. I'm going to do all 3 levels for Shadow Dancer. So I just want to get to cut to the chase. So we're approaching the bust the deal and face the wheel boss. You're busting the deal and you're facing the wheel. This boss is pretty easy. If you just aim and shoot, and just keep shooting them, if you can manage to get a hit on him, you could get him without him even throwing anything at you. I've actually done it before. Surprised I didn't do it in this run. I did it in other runs, in failed runs. But you can actually keep hitting him, and then he won't even throw any of those fireballs at you if you keep him at bay and just keep hitting him through the middle. He's pretty easy and pretty simple. So yes, I'm going to use my magic, because we got things to do and people to see, and we don't want to spend too much time on level 1. We want to go to level 2 and level 3. Level 3 is definitely going to be the one to get, because it's the hardest settings, and you're going to get your official ending for level 3. So like I said, this is not necessary to do this. I'm just doing it just to be doing it. I don't understand how I'm missing those guys there, but it's not necessary because it's a no death run. I don't need extra men for no death runs, because a no death run is a no death run. I can't even lose a man. So getting these extra men is not going to be necessary. So I'm doing it for just the hell of it, of course. I don't need extra man, because 1 is all I got. 1 life is all I got to work with. So we're at the final round. So this is where you go into different rooms and you fight each of the enemies that you encounter in the earlier stages of the game, and you take these guys on one-on-one. I think every enemy that you encounter in the game, they're going to have their own specific room, and you're going to take off a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I guess you can say it's not a boss rush. I guess you could say it's an enemy rush. How many games you see has an enemy rush? All the other games have a boss rush, but they don't have an enemy rush. So I thought this was pretty cool. This is the easiest room here, full of the gunmen. You have to be mindful of your movements, because you got to remember this is a no death run, and if you get hit, you will go back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The game is easy to beat if you're not doing a no death run. A no death run makes all the difference. Beating Shadow Dancer is easy. No death running Shadow Dancer is on a total different level, especially if you're trying to no death run it on the harder settings. That's definitely going to be a feat. It's going to be a challenge. And then doing a no magic run is definitely going to be a challenge, because guess what? You can't lose a death or even use your magic to save your own life. You're basically gonna have to just take one for the team. Definitely. So Shadow Dancer being impossible to beat, it's very doable. It's doable. But when you're talking about no death running it, it's totally on another level. That means you can't make any mistakes, and it's easy to make a mistake. So easy, so fucking easy. You can take your hand off the controller. You can turn your character around the other way, and if an enemy meets you head on, it's over. You have to press that reset button. You how to deal with reality that you cannot make any boo-boos. No death run, meaning no boo-boos. This is a perfect game. You have to stay away from any of the enemies. They will all kill you. So that's what makes it hard. That's what makes it a challenge. So as you can see, I have to be very careful in my movements. I have to be very, very careful. I don't get myself in a position and it will end my run and I will start over again. And no one wants to do that. We all want to do it in the first attempt, right? Okay, we're coming down to the hardest rooms where you face all of the ninjas, which I think is the hardest, because a lot of these ninjas they back you into a corner and then they're all flying at you, so you got to get them in a position to where they can't get you by jumping on you. As you can see, they're going to come where you stand at. Stand at, you have to make movements, you have to move around, because they're going to come where you're standing at is where they're going to come get you. So make sure you are moving and you do not stay in that place. You got to move out of the way. They will get you. Like I say, you get hit once by the sword, you're dead. There's times where they can bump you and you don't sustain a death, but if you get hit by that sword, you're fucking finished. You gotta, okay, this is the last room, room 5, and the hardest room of all. These ninjas go ham on you. You got to understand, they fly through the air. So you got to pay attention to where you're at and make sure when they are flying in the air like that, you got to get the fuck away. Because if they come down on you or if they back you into a corner, be careful getting in between those boxes, because it could trap you. You can get trapped and they could kill you that way. What I do is just I lower them where I'm at, and I sort of like, unless you master the movements of the ninjas, you really have to not let those boxes box you in and get away and get into an open area to where you can move around, because they're going to be flying through the air and they are quick. They are absolutely, the black ninjas or the gray ninjas are quick.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to drink out of that, Jeremiah.
As you can see right here, I did not want to use my super. I wanted to save it for the last boss, but it's either do or die. If I don't use my magic, I'm going to get killed. I'm surprised I didn't get killed right there. Okay, we're approaching the final boss. Finally, we're here. The final fight is here. So, final boss, pretty simple. Pretty simple. I don't think he's hard at all. Basically, what you got to do is pay attention to the movements of the ninjas. Pay attention and make sure you put them away before the boss reveals his little secret, because they're going to be flames coming down from the air. As you can see, what I'm doing, I'm rounding them up. I'm taking them out before he does this, because if those ninjas are around and he does this, you can get killed by those flames. Like I said, guys, one hit and that's all it takes. And you got to deal with the flames, not getting hit by the flames and then trying to dodge the ninja. You're absolutely going to get backed into a corner and you're going to lose a life. So you have got to put them away early. Put these ninjas away early before he releases those flames down on you, those rain of flames. If those ninjas are around, it's going to cost you to die. So you got to get these guys out of there. You got to work on getting them killed and out of there, so that you can make sure your full attention is on getting out of the way of those flames and getting those hits on the boss. Okay, we're down to 2 now. This is where it gets really, really hectic. Pay attention to the ninjas' movements. Pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention to what they're doing. Put them away early. And I urge you right now, put them away early. Put them away early. You're going to have a problem. Especially right there. You see that? I almost got killed right there. I almost died right there. Okay, none of those ninjas are off the screen. I can bring that no death run home. No death run, baby. Yes.
No death run, ding 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 ding.
Another Retro Star no death run. Shadow Dancer. Default settings. I'm ecstatically happy that I got this one done. Just to get a no death run and get one recorded for Shadow Dancer is a big thing for me, because Shadow Dancer is one of my favorite Genesis games. I owned it as a kid. Sadly, it got stolen, and I would still have it today, but ooh, it was my favorite game. I got it for my birthday. I played the shit out of it. I enjoyed it. So it's just a lot of memories right here for me. So doing a no death run and getting it recorded is big for me. So I'm definitely going to do all 3 levels. I'm going to go all out for Shadow Dancer. So look for the no hit. It's a no hit run anyway, basically. Look for level 2, no death. Level 3, hardest settings, no death. And maybe we'll even do a no magic run. A no magic, no death run. So yeah, that's going to be a really hard feat right there. So this is Retro Star, and glad I got this out of the way. So stay tuned for more Shadow Dancer. We're going to be doing Religious Shinobi. We're going to be doing, I might even do those on stream, guys. So this will probably be one of the last series that I'm going to do like this. I'm going to try to do everything streaming wise. So I hope you guys enjoyed that no death run. This is Shadow Dancer 1990. This is your girl Retro Star, and I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of the ending, which is we're at the end right now. So enjoy the music and enjoy the ending, and I'll see you guys in the next run. And keep it fucking retro. Goodbye.